God, did she have to write everything in a made-up gibberish code? Fucking Marshall with her CIA spy shit, God.
I found this token. Any idea what it does?
Ah, that is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest place, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation? That sounds ominous. Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rock. Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as...
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the hiss arrived. Come to think of it.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is put in the token and...
I have to go.
Oh, God, me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
Why haven't we dissected that freak mutation we locked up?
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April, case number 21HQ593. Improper use of the jukebox altered item with two fatalities. Jukebox to travel the authority threshold, engage in inappropriate workplace behavior. An expedition team found them decomposing in the formation phase a week later. At least we found that the jukebox doesn't bring corpses back when the song ends. I'm having the jukebox placed in a secure location in the executive center. Never been acceptable
They're in there, we go around that way. No. I don't think I ever told. Did the whole book even got rookies? Anyway, not the point. My own rate, there was 6 Remus. They were supposed to give me a beer. Problem is, you see, they prep. We all wore the... Could you find him?
Keep an eye out. I have to go.
You're not the only one who's busy. Squad's lost. Christ.
Lots of errors on this.
Hello.
Why haven't we dissected that freak mutation we locked up?
The resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the His signal it can arraign.
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late? I need to know.
He's clearly been affected by the Hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so sweet, he was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something... I need to run tests. He seems more in control.
I want to see him. Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
I need to go.
Be careful. Jesse, when you were down in research, did you...
Who is she?
Is a colleague of mine, a research...
Well, I don't like the sound of that.
Evan, would you mind...
Of course.
Now, what's on your mind?
I should be going. Enjoy your data.
Oh, I will. The resonance of is purely anti-venom to every variant of the Hiss signal it can arrange.
Did you hear that the Hiss prisoner they captured is the...
We'll watch the place while you're gone. And they say good stock management will never make a difference.
Apparently the director restored HRA production. They're already getting other survivors out of safe rooms.
Great. Maybe I can get back to my office soon.
Marshall orders us to just sit on our asses and then leaves? What's the deal?
She must have her reasons. She's probably out doing some recon.
Then she should have taken us with her. I need some action, goddammit. Did you see that hiss they marched through here? Why the fuck did we put a bullet in that thing's head?
Through time, the thunderstorm distorts you. You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been in there. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes, white. You are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunderstorm distorts you.
That's
Happiness
Dylan.
comes, white pearls,
Can you
but
hear
yellow
me?
and red in the eye.
Oh, come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
Into the wet. You've always been in there. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am? Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Fayden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign. Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be true.
that? Please? Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only true. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit. Shit! He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small, in Ordinary, in the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years. After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The egg cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home. The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny. I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet. You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are a worm through time. You are a worm through time. The thunders who distorts you. Happiness comes. What?
I don't know what else I'm hoping.
Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like...
Off to a good...
Okay.
I was back in Orden, but I was a girl. My name, but then the Bureau locked me. They could... Don't you... I find...
Sure.
Is he trying to...
Through time, the thunders who distorts...
Maybe Dylan's still... Maybe...
I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
This again?
I helped you and you'd make, and it stayed that. It was nice, really.
That's debatable.
But we were, or maybe, but in this, it's the order. She worked things out. And that's all I can.
Maybe that's for the best.
You are a worm through time. The thunders who
Maybe I can learn more about the hiss.
That's
This.
Somebody.
And the he was the but also, and it was.
Okay, thanks for sharing that.
For the record, that will never happen. Not as long as I'm alive.
The thunders who distorts you. Happiness comes with white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror.
Why haven't we dissected that freak mutation we've done? So much from his physiology.
is a valuable resource alone. And hope forbid any physical harm. Of course, if you disagree, you could always go tell her.
No, that's fine.
Find new prime candidates. The Bureau needs a director. Our future.
I can see you're upset, Meg. Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones what's wrong?
I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us. But wishing won't change things. Finding the projector will.
So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. The boy, Dylan Fayden, prime candidate 6. And the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy, so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here. And I don't want to invoke his name. It's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable. There was an incident. Yes. We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. Like, I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Roberts got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all. Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector. I studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking. Dylan and I were both prime candidates. Experiments. We're going back home. Of course. We are. It started there, and it's never gone away. There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby. There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby. Something's blocking it.
there is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
See what they have on ordinary. It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump. outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it? They say when you visit your childhood home, everything feels small. Like a miniature, not real. They got that right. Moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable. moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable. We should check that lab.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.